The man wanted to take revenge once and for all, so he invited everyone who had ever wronged him onto the same flight. At first, his cheating girlfriend didn't notice anything strange, until a bald man sitting nearby struck up a conversation, and she accidentally learned that this man not only knew her boyfriend, but was also the professor who had once cruelly failed him. He had mocked the man's graduation project, saying it was nothing but a pile of crap, and claimed that letting him repeat the year was already doing him a favor. Not long after, a middle-aged woman sitting behind couldn't hold back anymore. Turned out, she was the man's homeroom teacher when he repeated college. She bluntly said he was the worst student she'd ever had. As the complaints and old stories piled up, another passenger suddenly recognized her. She was his former classmate, and the man used to sleep in the bunk right below his. Back then, the man was timid and always got bullied, so that classmate remembered him clearly. While the woman sighed about how small the world was, a hotel manager joined in on the chat. He revealed that the man once worked at his hotel, but got fired for arguing with customers all the time. By now, the bald man finally realized something was wrong. Just as he was about to speak, other passengers started raising their hands one after another. Meanwhile, the flight attendant, who still couldn't open the cockpit door, turned around in despair. Seeing everyone's confused faces, she finally dropped the bombshell. Not a single person on this plane was innocent. The man was actually the flight purser of this flight. Right after takeoff, he had entered the cockpit with a cup of coffee, and never came out again. The door had been locked from the inside ever since, and there was no response at all. Most likely, the pilots had offended him too. Just then, the man's voice came through the cabin speakers. At this point, his girlfriend finally admitted she had cheated, and the one she cheated with was none other than the man's best friend sitting just a few rows behind her. Since the man had zero flying experience, the plane started shaking violently. Everyone on board finally realized how bad things had gotten, but the one sweating the most was an old man sitting near the aisle, the man's former psychologist. He had kept raising his fees until the man stopped going, which only worsened his condition, pushing him to the brink of depression. Cut to another scene. An elderly couple was sitting outside, enjoying the sun. Suddenly, they both felt a chill run down their backs. Because this man never held grudges, he always believed in getting revenge on the spot. Locking onto his final targets, he slammed the throttle all the way down, and sped straight toward the old couple without hesitation.